Howdy y'all, and welcome to my dojo. My name is Dick Twister, and I'll be your humble yet stunningly handsome sensei. Now, you may be asking yourself a few questions right about now, like, who are you, and how did I get here? Now, I already told you the answer to the first one, and frankly, you don't need to know the answer to the second one. Anyways, you look like the perfect candidate to be my esteemed pupil. As my pupil, we need to lay down a few ground rules here to get you acquainted with the dojo. Rule number 1. Helmets are for pussies. Pretty self-explanatory here. Now, rule number 2. When you accidentally do something cool, pretend that you meant to do it. Okay, very important. Now, rule number 3. If the opponent is pissing you off, smack him upside the head with whatever the fuck you have in your hands. Observe. Now that you know the ground rules, we can start your training by teaching you the first of 4 ancient techniques that I have mastered over my many years. This first technique is one of the easiest to learn. It only requires a heavy-ass weapon that you can use to beat the fuck out of your sparring partner. This style is called Flying Dragon Broken Jawbone. Okay, to use this technique, all you gotta do is wait for your opponent to do something fucking stupid and then hit them as hard as you can across the face. Okay, this technique may take years to get down, but a true master can learn it in like a few minutes. Allow me to demonstrate on this here willing combatant. As you can see, that was a brutal yet effective technique. Now, if that isn't your bag, then lucky for you, I've got 3 more special moves to show you today. This next one is a little bit more refined and artful for you more, classy folks. I call it Crouching Tiger Hidden Cock Punch. Okay, this technique is great when you're fighting unarmed against a dangerous opponent. Keep in mind that there is a lot of honor and refinement that is required in this style. You don't want to be flailing your fist around looking like a dumbass, and we need to make sure that we keep all blows beneath the belt. Let me show you some examples of what not to do. Now, let me show you some perfect Crouching Tiger Hidden Cock Punches. As you can see, you want to stay low and close. Just imagine your face right up against your opponent's cock. That's where you want to be. Using this technique, of course. You know what I mean. Moving swiftly on, this next technique is one of the deadliest ones that you're ever gonna learn. Interestingly enough, it's actually a variant of the Crouching Tiger Hidden Cock Punch. The only difference is that instead of using your fists, you use a fucking sword. Okay, this move has been dubbed Maximum CBT. And as the name implies, using this technique, the main goal is to inflict the highest possible amount of cock and ball torture in order to incapacitate your opponent. Much like the previous move, your goal is to aim low, generally in the cock and ball location. The difference is that instead of punching, you're gonna stab as hard as my ex-wife stabbed me when I gave her the divorce papers. It's now time for you to learn the final technique and become a master of the arts like myself. This final technique is actually named after my ex-wife. I call it Raging Bull Angry Bitch. Just like my ex-wife, you're going to want to start by running around like an idiot doing nothing. The trick is that when your enemy is least expecting it, you charge them and fucking slam them into the ground. The hardest part of this technique is getting over the fact that your wife cheated on you with a guy named Raquish. Because apparently running a dojo isn't a real job and she needs a real man who can satisfy her.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No, 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 no. Look at the top of his head. Look at his lip.
Well done, pupil. Now that you've mastered all the techniques, you are officially a master. Now, we can take our skills that we learned today and enter the expert practice mode to kick some ass. Look at this first guy. Terrible form. Doesn't even know his ass from his elbow. Now's our time to get in there and strike. Watch and learn, pupil.